So we're here in the Western Conference Finals. Unbelievable, right? I mean, I certainly wasn't expecting it. I mean, I was expecting to make a playoff push of some sort, especially with guys like Phil Kessel in the lineup. And of course, we have Kopitar, who is currently injured, who I would like to get one more Stanley Cup before he retires, as he is still on a 2-year deal with $10 million. So I'd like to get him that cup before he officially moves down the depth chart to the point where he's not really a regular in the lineup anymore. So, I mean, if there was any year to do it, this is certainly the year, as we appear to be looking pretty good right now, as our main guy, Phil Kessel, with 9 goals in 14 games played so far, really could not have asked for a better playoffs out of him. There are some guys who I'd like to get going, such as, I mean, Turcotte's doing fine. Definitely Byfield needs to get going. He's been very, very silent basically these entire playoffs. Velarde needs to get going as well. Ehlers could be a bit more active. Another surprise has been Jordan Spence. He has 11 points so far on these playoffs as an 81 overall. So being with Hjalmarsson and getting that +5, definitely helping him out there. So now let's check out the lines of the Winnipeg Jets, and then we'll get into it. First line, you have Vesalainen, Scheifele, and Laine. Definitely very good. Second line, you have Connor, Roslovic, and Wheeler. Third line, Palat, Little, and Kempe. And then the fourth line, Shore, Perfetti, and Appleton. On defense, you have Morrissey and Pionk, Leddy and Miller, Niku and Benning. And in goal, you have Hellebuck and Dalkovich. Scratched are Jankowski, Johns, and Heinola. So getting into it now. Game number 1 in LA. So we have home ice advantage here. First period. Okay. I mean, at least we didn't get scored on. Second period. There you go. Olofsson with a goal. And Byfield finally shows up in these playoffs and gets us on the board with another goal. So we are up 2-0 heading into the third. Looking good so far. But let's keep it the same here in the third. Yes, Phil Kessel. He keeps his hot streak going with yet another goal. This time to put us up 3-0. Oh my goodness, Phil Kessel with a short-handed goal. This man is on fire. Let's go, Phil. Doughty with the goal on Hellebuck. Byfield with another one. There you go. We have taken over in this game number 1. Velarde with the goal. All right. I think that's enough now, boys. 7-0 win with the shutout for Mr. Igor Shesterkin, who is the third star of the game. And then Phil Kessel with a 3-point game. And Byfield also with a 3-point game coming out of his slump. Going into game number 2, absolutely no complaints. Let's just hope for more or less the same. First period. Okay. That's certainly a way to respond for Winnipeg. Goals for Leddy, Connor, and Wheeler. A bit of a mountain to climb right after the first period. Second period. Yep. They are not going to make it easy on us, especially after that first game. We embarrassed them. So now they're probably looking to embarrass us. All right, power play for Winnipeg. Nothing doing. Nice kill. Come on out. Get something going. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. Laine with the power play goal. Turcotte with a goal. So negates the shutout. But Palat with a goal on Markkanen. So this looks to belong to Winnipeg. So it's both games have been definitely offensive games, but it's either been in favor of one team or the other, not both. This has definitely been a really unpredictable series so far. So I'm not going to make any line changes yet. We'll see what happens in game number 3. And maybe a little bit more of a steady game now instead of, just all offense. First period. Okay, so 2 goals for Winnipeg, 1 goal for us. Turcotte gets his second goal in 2 games. And Little and Appleton for Winnipeg. Second period, nothing doing. I don't like the shot total for us. Only 13 shots to 22 for Winnipeg. Come on, boys. Third period, get something going here. I do not like to see those shots where they are. Is anything going to go in for your LA Kings now in this third period? Anything? There it is. Ehlers with the goal. 5 minutes left. And do we have overtime? Yep, we do. Here we go. Keep getting the shots. I mean, you got a lot there in that third period, but there it is. Gabriel Velarde with the goal on Hellebuck to put us up 2-1 in the series. 3 stars of the game, Little, Ehlers, and Shesterkin with a .942 save percentage. He is definitely, with the exception of game number 2 there, he has definitely been solid for us these playoffs. So going into game number 4 now, let's hope we can take a 3-1 series lead, because that would be fantastic against these Winnipeg Jets. First period. Okay. I mean, at least we're out shooting them this time. Second period. There it is. All right. Byfield with another goal. So at least he's not staying quiet. And Kempe with a goal. Former LA King Adrian Kempe on Shesterkin. Shots are 22-15 in favor of your LA Kings heading into the third. So just keep that going. Get me 2. And, I'd feel somewhat comfortable. But 3 ideally. Power play for your LA Kings. Nothing happening. More than halfway through the period now. 5 minutes left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Another overtime. Come on now. Who's it going to be? Power play for Winnipeg. Nothing doing. And there it is. Who else but Phil Kessel with the power play goal. You absolutely love to see it. 3 stars of the game. Kempe, Shesterkin, and Hellebuck. And we are now up 3-1 in this series. And one win away, I should say, from going to the Stanley Cup Finals. Unreal. Here we go. Going into game number 5 and not changing a thing because it's for the most part worked for us so far. I mean, we've gone to a couple of overtime games, so, but you know what? I will certainly take those wins. First period. Okay. Tied at 1. Manson with the goal and Wheeler with the goal on Shesterkin. Shots are 13-10 in favor of your LA Kings. Second period. Wow. Okay. Offensive second period there. Chalmerson with the goal, but then Letty and Roslovic with the goals. And then Keith Ho with the goal on Hellebuck. And in the third period, tied 3-3. Shots are 23-18. Come on, boys. Get me another here. Power play. Nothing doing. Oh, boy. Halfway through the third. Still not much happening. Winnipeg with a long power play, but we killed off. Very nice. Less than 5 minutes remaining. 3, 2. Are we headed to another overtime? Yes, we are. Wow. Yeah, this could be the series, so we'll go into it. Face off. Won by your LA Kings. Manson. Taken by Doughty. And Doughty was crushed along the boards. Found the stick of a Winnipeg Jet instead. Wheeler for Roslovic. And Roslovic gets killed by number 43, I believe. Not sure who that is, honestly, but wow, what a hit. Connor gets into the zone and the shot, and Shesterkin says no to that by Velarde. Taken up. Back to Velarde. Velarde with the shot and Hellebuck with the save. Obtained by Letty. Letty behind his own net. Moves it for Connor. Connor circling back, finds Wheeler. Wheeler in the Kings zone, and Little with the overtime dagger. So unfortunate ending there. All the 3 past games that we've had have gone to overtime, so let's have one that doesn't go to overtime for once, huh? Game number 6. Still have the opportunity to win this series, but I prefer not to go to a game 7. First period. Roslovic and Scheifele with the goals on Shesterkin. Second period, Ho and Kessel with the goals, but Laine and Kempe, the former LA King, keeps the deficit at 2. Come on. Third period time. Carter with the goal, the veteran. Kessel. Phil Kessel has been amazing so far these playoffs. Keep it going, Phil. Come on. Get me another. Olofsson, there it is. Power play goal for Victor Olofsson. Get me one more, LA, please. One more, and then we're off to the Stanley Cup Finals. 5 minutes remaining. 2, 1, and there it is. We are going to the Stanley Cup Finals in year number 3. Unbelievable. 3 stars of the game, Olofsson, Scheifele, and Kessel. Can you say Conn Smythe, Phil Kessel, potentially? I think you can. I mean, 14 goals and 10 assists so far in 20 games. He has been dominant so far these playoffs. Unbelievable. He was a trade deadline acquisition. We didn't even have him at the start of the year, and he just comes in here and just decides to dominate in the playoffs. What a legend. Brief look at the team stats now. We're sitting with a 3 goals for per game and a goals against per game. We are sitting with a 2.35. Power play, we are 16%. So that's not in the top half of the playoffs, but not terrible. We've had plenty of opportunities too, 81. And the penalty kill, 86.9. So at least that is very respectable. Jumping all over the place a little bit here, but Igor Shesterkin has stayed very consistent throughout these playoffs. 937 save percentage and 12 wins. He definitely deserves to get the start in the Stanley Cup Finals, as if there was any doubt. With all that being done, we will see who we face in the Stanley Cup Finals. It could be either Toronto or Washington, and it will be Matthew Villalta coming back from an injury. It will be Toronto. Oh boy, Phil Kessel's old team. He's facing them in the Stanley Cup Finals, and he is on a hot streak. So let's check out the Toronto Maple Leafs here. Alexander Kerfoot, Austin Matthews, and William Nylander on the first line. Second line, Engvall, Tavares, and Marner. Third line, Robertson, Malgin, and Hunt. And then the fourth line of Raffle, Phillips, and Grimaldi. On defense, you have Muzzin and Liljegren, Sandin and Severson, and then Brody and Hall. And then in goal, you have Korpisalo and Francouz, and scratched are Dermott, DeHaan, and Juice. With that being done, we'll end it off here. And the next one, we'll be facing the Toronto Maple Leafs in the Stanley Cup Finals. See you guys then.